Hello? 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 Hey, Alex. Can you help me out? I need some new shoes. Shoe 101 for runners or walkers or buyers or whatever. This video, Alexandria Williams, your fit hair expert, your running girl, marathoner, all those things crazy and running related. I am finally answering your questions about picking running shoes. Let me preface this and say I am a Brooks Run Happy ambassador. I've actually been running in Brooks for probably 7-8 years. So if you follow me. So let's go ahead and start with the first tip that I have to talk to you guys about before buying shoes, okay? First, you just definitely, what is you doing? What is you doing? Are you running? Are you doing elliptical? Are you walking? Are you just looking for shoes simply because you're on your feet all day, or for a weekend speaking? You're biking, aerobics, I don't know what you're doing, but that's the first step in buying shoes. You need to say what you are doing. You need to know it. If you are a runner, this will be running specific, guys, but the general just is to all shoes. But if you are a runner, there are different running shoes based on your body type, how many miles you're doing, what all is going on. So there's a lot more than just picking up a pair of cheap shoes, or not so cheap shoes in this case, and just putting them on and going. If you do not have the proper shoes, I want to just say that can lead to a lot of injury, knee problems, back problems, spinal issues, just so many issues just simply from not having the proper shoe, okay? Like, that's just fact. That's fact. It's non-negotiable. So the first tip, you need to define what you are doing when you are exercising. So for my people that are runners like me or walkers or want to start, this is the most important thing that you will purchase as a runner. This is your holy grail, because without the proper running shoe, no matter who you are, no matter what size, no matter if you're a marathoner, ultra marathoner, or just starting off from the couch and walking, you ain't gonna get very far without the proper shoe. I'm being really honest. Like, trust me on this. I know the research. I've seen all the comments on it. I hang around too many people that have been running for 50 plus years. My coach has been running since he's like been born. You know, like all of that to say, like, hey, this is what you live and die for, okay? So get you a really good pair. It doesn't have to be a bajillion. Don't be like me, who always for some reason has 10 pair of shoes. I have a shoe problem. Do not judge me. So okay, so your exercise, I'm a runner, or I want to be a runner, whatever it is, that's where we're starting off, okay? And let me also say, these are running shoes. Yeah, you kind of can do other things, but these are not the shoes that I am lifting weights in or doing spin class. There are different kinds, guys. For example, this is the Brooks, I forgot, I have so many shoes, I forget the name. Reveal. Okay, so this shoe is very, very different than this shoe. This is the GTS, the Adrenaline. For one, I have them in different sizes, which I will get to later on why they're different sizes. But this is considered like a lifestyle shoe. So this shoe I have in 2 different colors, and it's great because I actually use it because I travel a lot, or I'm walking downtown or whatever. That's what this shoe is. It gives me some cushion. You can see the thickness of the bottom layer. I do have, because I have low arches, or basically none, on this, it does give me some arch support, guys, on that part. In here, they're also super duper cute. You also want to look at the grooves. That tells you that this shoe right here, the grooves of the shoe, will tell you also what it's created and designed for. I'm going to compare them to the bottom of this. Very, very different on the bottom, huh? You see a lot more grooves on this one, right here, my running shoe, than you do for the lifestyle shoe. This is just simply for walking, chilling, hanging out. This is my bread and butter. I'm running and I might be on a trail, or I might be on the road, or I might be doing everything else, wet, whatever. That's what this is for. It also has a thicker sole than this one, and you can see the difference of the two on that. So very different. Very, very different soles. So you got that down. So first up, know what you're doing, and then the second step is the biggest thing, is to go get size / tested, or whatever you want to do. Like, there's two main ways you can do this. The reason why is because we have all different types of shoe sizes as well as widths. Some people have high arches, other people like me don't have any arch. So you need different support wherever you are, or maybe not any support, or like there's a bunch of stuff. So here's how you have to know. There's two ways to doing it. One, you go into a running specific store. There are tons of them, like Luke's Locker here in Dallas. There's Fleet to Feet in a lot of different cities. Even running specific shoes stores like Brooks and Nike, all of them, they all have, like, you know, where they'll test you out actually running, walking. They look at your feet pattern, how your legs move, and all of that. And then from there, they will place you into a specific type of shoe range and will narrow it down to 1 or 2 shoes from there. So the secondary thing is, I'll put a link in the description box. You can do kind of a test of your own at home. Brooks does have one where they go through the same series of things. For me, it is accurate, but sometimes it's not as accurate as actually being in the store or anything like that. Also, if you go to a rock and roll expo, oftentimes you will see Brooks and their Run Happy team. They actually have what's called GAT analysis, which is what it's called when they look at your how you run or walk. It's called your GAT, and so GAIT. Link in the description about that. Go through that, and they often give you one main shoe that will work. And so for me, I am definitely in what's called a supportive shoe, and this, I'm going into why my supportive running shoe is a completely different size than my lifestyle shoe. I'm going to show you guys. These are different sizes. This is a bigger size than this. Basically, this is your third tip. Once you get size, you'll start being you're able to understand something about your fitness shoe size versus your regular shoe size. So I am actually, if you measure my feet, I'm about 8. Yeah, I'm 8. Yeah, 8. Shoe size, if you wanted to go to DSW or anywhere else, 8 pretty much works. Sometimes 8.5 if they run too small or something. But in my running shoe, I'm actually a 10.5. Yeah, right. My shoes be big. And that's not uncommon. So in my lifestyle shoe, I am actually, I didn't like the size. I went up, so I'm a 10. These are 9.5. I can do it, but my toe is like right there. So it's mixed. But I'm about a 10. So I'm a half size smaller. And then in my gym shoes, I'm also a 10.5 too. So basically in Brooks, I'm pretty much a 10.5 in women's shoes, and regular shoes, you want to send me some heels or something, I'm about an 8. Yeah. So the reason why is because you guys know in the summertime when we be wearing them strappy sandals and they be all cute and everything, and then after being on our feet for a couple hours, we have like those bands from the straps. Well, we've been standing on our feet and our feet expand after being on them for long periods of time. Well, the same thing goes with being a runner, especially a marathoner. My feet are huge after being on them for 3, 4, 5, 6, even 7 hours of running. So I would never want to get a size 8 shoe because my feet are going to expand clearly to be big as day while I'm running and trying to complete a marathon, half marathon, or long run or whatever. So that is why my shoe size is about 2 sizes bigger. Now, different brands, different sizes. In some competitive ones, I actually am a 9.5, or I might just be a 10. As in Brooks right now, for this edition this year, I'm a 10.5. Previously, I used to be a 10. They make changes every single year. Things change on the shoes. They improve a lot of stuff. So year to year, you have to go continuously, not only go get your GAT analysis or your feet looked at every year, but also review the shoes that you're being put in every year. One small change might mean a totally different thing for you to be fitting in that year. And that's shoes change every year, give or take, on something like a fabric improvement, color scheme, change in art. It might even change in width. That has happened with some shoes and lots of shoe brands. So it's really important for you to make sure that you're looking at the shoe, you're checking yourself out. Maybe you need different support because you simply lost weight like I did, or you just got fatter. It's okay, it happens. Things change, and that's why it's important for you to always do this every year, sometimes twice a year. There's nothing wrong with it. So I basically go in like I do like a regular checkup, so nothing abnormal about it. So those are the 3 tips that I have when you are picking out your shoes. So number 1, tell me what you're doing. What is your exercise? Are you running, walking, jogging, yogging, skipping, Taibo? Is that still a thing now? Or it still is? I used to love Taibo. The second thing is, make sure you're going to get sized or tested every single year, whether you're in store in a specialty store like I do. You guys can definitely see the specialty store in the Luke's Locker episode that I did where we did bra fitting. You definitely should see that one. And then if not, check out the link below. Go ahead and get sized online on that. And the cool thing about the running stores and the running community, like, stuff ain't always working. So you get a chance to test it out, and then if it doesn't work, you bring your shoe back, try another one till you find your right one. And that's the cool thing about being a runner. You gotta get a right shoe. It's that important, like that important. And the third thing is totally know your fitness size versus your, what I call your shoe size, your regular shoe size. 2 totally different shoe sizes there, and know them, learn them, get to know them right now. So let me know if you have any other questions. I can ask them. I'm gonna add some other things to probably running shoe 202, talk a little bit more about running shoes. I mean, I might even pop up on these brand new shoes that I just got from Brooks too, kind of talk about what's cool and unique about those. So yeah, comment, subscribe, because I don't know when I'm gonna put videos up. So y'all want to know, you gotta subscribe so you get notifications and turn on those notifications or whatever everybody else says in every video. So this is it. This is Alex, your fit hair expert, your marathon girl, and thanks so much for everybody that contributed to helping me to get to the Boston Marathon of 2018. Peace.